I'm Earl Thomas, Super Bowl champion.
I'm Chris Bosh of the Miami Heat, and you're watching JRSportBrief.
So look, folks, I am no longer in India. I'm no longer in Germany. I'm in South Beach, Miami. I'm getting ready to check in with your main man, Chris Bosh. Oh yeah, there's a huge difference between Germany and Miami. I'm gonna enjoy every single minute of it. We all know the Heat have contended for NBA titles in the past few years, but moving on into 2015, I wanted to start talking about some teams that have the real potential to go out there and win an NBA title. We're not gonna waste any time. Make sure you put your own thoughts and comments below. We're starting off with the Golden State Warriors. Oh yeah, you can probably tell this list is going to be heavy towards the West. When you have Steph Curry, who by the way hit another game winner last night against the Orlando Magic, and Klay Thompson as the Splash Brothers, you are definitely in trouble. And here's the key. Steve Kerr has them playing defense. Next up on the list, it's the defending NBA champions, the San Antonio Spurs. How much more do I really have to say about the Spurs? I think you already know the deal. Greg Popovich is going to rest them, those old guys, and then he's going to have them out there at the end of the season ready to compete. Next up, the Memphis Grizzlies. Always one of the top defensive teams in the league. And Marc Gasol for this season, 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. What type of big man goes out and averages 4 assists? And you have to credit a lot of that to this dude's weight loss. He looks like a completely different person. I think he lost 3 people along the way. The Grizzlies will probably contend for an NBA title. Next up, the Dallas Mavericks. Why? The Dallas Mavericks are deep. It's not just Dirk and a bunch of bums anymore. People from Monte Ellis are lighting it up. And oh yeah, I can't include Raymond Felton. He has nothing to do with it, but just understand the Dallas Mavericks are deep. Now if they just started to play a little bit more defense. Next up on the list, I know Kevin Durant just came back. I know Russell Westbrook just came back, but the Oklahoma City Thunder are more than capable of going out on the street and destroying the NBA. I would not be surprised if they made the playoffs and maybe an 8th slot, and then who knows, go back to the NBA Finals. And last but not least, we're going to talk about a guy who left Miami to go back to cold Cleveland. His name is LeBron James. As long as LeBron is on the Cavs and they do have talent, and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they have an opportunity to go to the finals in an East or a weak Eastern Conference. And I know I left some teams off, and I'm going to give you my reasons right now. People say the Raptors. I still think they're young. I don't think it's their time. The Portland Trail Blazers, I hate their depth. If LaMarcus Aldridge or Damian Lillard go down, it's a wrap. The Wizards are still a problem. They're young. They have the truth Paul Pierce, but I don't think they can necessarily go all the way. The Chicago Bulls, I like them in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, but your main man, Derrick Rose, we all know he cannot stay healthy to save his life. And then last but not least, Houston. Does anybody really want to trust Dwight Howard? And I don't like the Rockets' depth. That's the real reason. Who would you put on your top 6 list? Who's going to make the most noise in 2015? So look, folks, I'm out here in beautiful Miami. Make sure you subscribe. You will never miss a thing. I'm going to hook up with your main man, Chris Bosh. Who knows? Maybe I'll talk to Wade as well. Click that subscribe button. I'm here every single day. It's beautiful. It's Miami. Why would LeBron James want to leave?